which Egyptian leader will talk about and what they do. Now, let's spin the wheel. And it lands on everyone. First, let's talk to Mr. Thutmose. And Jane, can you come and move the wheel? Come on out, Mr. Thutmose, so we can learn a bit about your past. Mr. Thutmose? Mr. Thutmose? Jane, can you please take over? I'm going to go look for Mr. Thutmose.
Of course I can.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I'm King Thutmose II. I was born in 1479 BC. My wife is my half-sister Hatshepsut. My dear children are King Thutmose III and Nefer. My parents were King Thutmose I and Monefret. My siblings and half-siblings are Queen Hatshepsut and Wajanes.
He died from skin disease and is buried in Deir el-Bahari, Egypt.
Thank you for all that information. Mommy, you just missed Mr. Thutmose. Since you're here, I'm going to go.
Now let's talk to Queen Hatshepsut. Come on out.
Thank you, Molly. Hello, I'm Queen Hatshepsut. I was born in 1504 BC. My siblings and half-siblings are King Thutmose II and Nefertiti. My husband, as you know, is King Thutmose II. My parents are King Thutmose I and Queen Amos. I am the fifth pharaoh of the 18th dynasty of Egypt.
She died on January 16, 1458 BC. The cause of Hatshepsut's death is not known. Her mummy was missing from its sarcophagus when her tomb was excavated in the 1920s. There are several theories about her death, including that she either suffered from cancer or was murdered, possibly by her stepson. She is buried in KV60, Egypt.
Now we will talk about Shinatakito. Come on out.
Hello. Thank you. Hello, I am Queen Shinatakito. I was born in BCE. I was the first African queen to rule Kush and Nubia. I ruled from 170 to 150 BCE.
Her cause of her death is not known. She was buried at the 160 pyramid at Monroe.
Now let's welcome Ramses the Great.
Hi, my name is Ramses the Great. I was the third pharaoh in the 19th dynasty of Egypt. I have 4 wives and 100 beautiful children, along with 8 grandchildren. My parents' names are Seti the First and Tua the First, and my 3 siblings' names are Hedemiah, Nepshepsut-Nebet, and Tua the Second.
He died from arthritis in 1213 BC in Pi-Ramses, Egypt, and he was buried in Valley of the Kings, Egypt.
Thank you. Now I think it's finally time to talk to King Tut.
Hello, I am King Tut. My real name is King Tunha. I was born in 1334 BC in Amiron, my father's city. My wife is Akisumu, my half-sister. My parents are Akhenaten and the younger lady. I have 5 siblings. I am the youngest known pharaoh who ruled 8 of 9. I ruled for 10 years.
He died at the age of 19 from malaria or an infection. There were several thousand priceless objects, including a gold sarcophagus containing the mummy of the teenage king. His tomb was robbed in ancient times, but was mainly still intact when they studied his tomb.
Wow, we learned a lot about so many Egyptian leaders. Now let's spin the wheel to see which Egyptian thing we'll talk about next. Jane, can you please bring out the wheel? And we will be talking about facts. Come on out.
Thank you.
Hey, where's Mr. Thutmose?
Oh, I think he's gone right ancient Egyptian traditions. 2 of them are writing and music. We love to get together for parties and take any chances we got to sing and write. Another thing we like to do is have social gatherings, like getting together with the towns and having a good time.
That is a lot of information. But I know you guys have way more traditions. So before we start looking at the tomb, let's hear from Queen Hatshepsut.
I would love to. Another ancient Egyptian tradition is that ties into what Queen Shenandoah said, is that we love to celebrate the Easter holiday, and we have social gatherings for it with family and friends. Another thing that we did is we would use surgical instruments, and after someone died, we wrapped them as mummies, which got them a bigger chance to make it to the afterlife.
Oh, cool. Let's go into talking about mummies and how they are preserved.
Hi, my name is Dr. Morgan. Dr. Aaron and I will talk about mummies, but first let's listen to a rap about mummification.
First we start embalming at the tent called Eagle, where they wash the body with palm wine and now water on the left side. They cut and take out the organs and to dry them out. Nectar's also used. The heart is left inside because it's the center of it all. Intelligence and feeling are needed in the long haul. What happens to the brain? Well, that's smashed stupid nose. Now they sort the whole body from the head to the toes. In the afterlife, it's where everybody wants to go. The afterlife, it's where you want to go when you die. 40 days have passed. This dude needs some arms. Wash him with Nile water for his skin's elastic spots. His dehydrated organs, rotten linen are returned. Are there glistening canopic jars because the gods are concerned? Stuff our dead man till he's lifelike with sawdust leaves and linen. All time to wrap him up in linen. Wrap his head, neck, toes, fingers, legs, and arms. And bound his place amulets as protective charms. The afterlife, it's where everybody wants to go. The afterlife, it's where you wanna go when you die. So say prayers all your life and then get mummified. Say hello, hello, baby, to the afterlife. To waterfall evil, a priest reads our spells. More spells in his arms from the book of the dead. More rap and more cloth. The picture of Osiris, his conception before his family finally mourns his death. They open his mouth so he can eat and drink again. He goes in the sarcophagus and then they close the tomb. At the end of it all, he's in the underworld. His heart being judged if he deserves to go. The afterlife, it's where everybody wants to go. The afterlife, it's where you wanna go when you die. You wanna pull that boat, you wanna see me spot, 'cause it's the ladder to fields in the afterlife. So say prayers all your life and then get mummified and say hello, hello, baby, to the afterlife.
For better understanding of the wrap, Dr. Aaron and I will tell you the steps to wrap a mummy. First, you insert a hook through a hole near the nose and pull out a part of the brain.
Make a cup on the left side of the body near the stomach.
Remove all internal organs and let the internal organs dry.
Place the lungs, intestines, stomach, and liver inside canopic jars. Place the heart back inside the body, then wrap up the mummy with mummy paper. Oh, I gotta go. They just discovered a new tomb.
Now let's explore King Tut's sarcophagus. So as we see, there's some jewelry, statues, and a bunch of other cool things. Since I am not an expert on this kind of stuff, let's welcome another scientist who studies after-death situations in ancient Egypt.
Hello, I am Dr. Anna. I am a scientist who studies Egyptians after they die. In King Tut's tomb, we found his sarcophagus, chariots, model boats, candlepick jars, chairs, and old paintings. We also found some of his gold jewelry. As you can see, this jewelry looks really old.
I don't want to cut you short, but let's bring out one of our great Egyptian leaders to see what they think about mummification. Let's bring out Queen Shinatsukito.
Thank you, Jane. I've had a lot of experience with mummification because, after all, I am a famous ancient Egyptian leader. When I was the fair, I came across mummification a lot. I love everything that Dr. Anna stated and love that she told us about all the stuff in the sarcophagus.
Thank you to all the leaders who we heard from today. And thank you for watching, because that's it for today's episode. Tune in to next week's episode, Flashback.
Thank you for watching our History Flicks presentation.
Hi, my name is Molly, and I was King Thutmose II and the host.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and I was Queen Hatshepsut and Dr. Morgan.
Hi, my name is Erin, and I was Queen Shinatsukito and Dr. Erin.
Hi, my name is Jane, and I was Ramses the Great and the co-host.
Hi, my name's Anna, and I was King Tut and Dr. Anna.